Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13. I'm trying to get this set up, so let me just... Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13. I'm trying to get this set up, so let me... Okay, if anybody is watching this is my first time playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I got it through game sharing with my friend, and I'm going to set up my character and all that jazz. Let me set the stuff up so I can look at my stuff. Now, I just want to let you all know real quickly in the front of this stream, if you're watching it now or later, if you would like to see more content from yours truly, you know what to do, and that is hit that subscribe button to see more content from me. Also, if you would like to donate to me, there's a Streamlabs/Chrislevi13 is down in the description box. You can donate to me, as well as hit the thumbs up button if you like what you see. In just a moment, I will get my character going, and I have little things that will pop up. Just to let you all know that, hey, if I'm going live, if like people donate to me, if somebody were to subscribe to the channel, they have little emojis that would pop up in between me and the text chat. My Fortnite is currently up. I would be playing Fortnite right now instead of this to do the play the update, but it's updating, and I heard that it did some good stuff to the Save the World mode, which next time I stream Fortnite, I would do some of the Battle Royale, but I'd like to do some of the Save the World mode as well to get more into that. Thank you for being here, Cloaked Warrior. If you want to share this out or anything to see anybody at this, I am using my Elgato through XSplit to record it. So right now I need to fix my character, Mel. Let's check my head out. Face. Okay, I've never played this game, so I don't know what to do face. Walker. Okay. Murphy looks pretty cool. So I'm obviously going to have a beard being a guy. So I always use him. Alright, got facial. Oh, facial hair. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm setting this up. If you're here, I'm going to share it. I'm going to get my character set up, and then I'm going to share this out just to let everybody else know that I am here going live. Goatee. I think I'll do the goatee, and then let me see, hair. I'll do the mohawk. So right now, as I'm playing this game for the first time, it looks like you got to set your character up and then go straight into the game. Right now, let me see this, let me see this. And as you can see, Cloaked Warrior, I figured out how to make thumbnails, put my thumbnails into the live streams and all that jazz. So right now I'm just going to share it out and just see if anybody wants to join in the fun. So everybody give me a moment. As you all know, at the beginning of my streams, I've got to share this out this way until future improvements. Okay, that's a simple tweet there. Then let me do this. And if y'all are having fun doing whatever you do, what are y'all up to? Anybody that's watching this? Yeah. See how I got the chat and all that going? I just want to let you know I saw a friend. He's streaming right now. He's streaming Kingdom Hearts 1 on his channel right now, and his name is Rax the Great. And I had asked him before when he redid a stream that I seen him, RGT85, and a couple others that had worked with each other doing collaborations on this, use Steam Labs and stuff and all that to stream and to kind of get stuff out there better. So I had asked him, could you ever show me how to do it? Well, one of his streams he did, he said he would show me later. Well, I fell asleep, so a couple days later, I said, hey man, I sent him a message yesterday. I said, hey man, can you show me how to do this, and he asked me, what do you want to know? I said, basically all that I'm trying to figure out is how to add chat to the stream. Well, it went from adding chat to the stream to saying, hey, here's how you add chat to the stream. Here's how you have icons pop up when people donate to you, when people subscribe to your channel. Here's how you have your logo wherever you want it. Here's how you have yourself in the stream and all the good stuff. So now he has and he told me how to use XSplit. So whenever I use XSplit, I've got my console gaming for my streams. I got a little settings for whenever I do gameplay recordings, when I do PC recordings. Got all that set up because I told him that I tried to use OBS, but it was confusing to me. And he said that the Elgato software, the products they make are great, phenomenal products, but their software is where they lack in. So it's like the product can record and all that. So let's see, hair color brown. I'll do that face right there, Spanky, and appearance. Oh, okay. Body details. Face paint. I can do face paint on him. Okay, let's see what we can do. What's also cool is that with this stuff set up like this, I don't always have to be on my live stream to see people. People commenting. I mean, I can see it over here because when, as you know, my settings, and I like how that I got my thumbnail instead of just having like, hey, me live streaming and have whatever thumbnail. It's got actually a legit thumbnail. Which my goal right now. If anybody's listening right now, this is the first time that I am announcing on my YouTube channel. I've got 3 goals. 500 subscribers by my birthday, which is September 12th, 2018. September 20th, 2008. September 20th, 2018. I look to try to get to 500 subscribers. That is one goal. Goal 2 is to have at least 2 to 3 live streams per week. And goal number 3 is starting next week. I've got 1 video made. I've got to make 2 others. Is to have at least 2 to 3 videos per week dropping on the channel. I've said stuff in the past where I want this, and this. And if I can get at least 2 live stream, at least a live stream and some of my recorded stuff, I can do what I said in my January update video, and that is have at least 3 quality content videos, whether it's live stream or otherwise. So right now I'm still setting my character. I'm just looking at him. I might do some. It's like I've never done this before. I'll do some tattoos. Yeah. Oh yeah, be like Randy Orton up in that mug. Be like a Samoan. I think I will do. Ooh, I like this. And a lot of times whenever I play any video game where you get to create your characters or stuff like that, I try to base my characters off of what I would try to look in the game. Even though I don't look that good, I would what I would like to look in the game. Then I take it off then I go to my wrestling mindset. I have a character named Chris Yuri, Levi Silverman, and Chris Wine. 3 gimmicks that I've used. I've used other gimmicks, but 3 main gimmicks I've used in wrestling legitly. And I think, how would if I were to build those characters, how would I want them to look? And that's the kind of thing that I go for. So let's see. La Familia, get my family on there. I think I'll do that one. Clothing. Tops. Let me start off down here because I always start with my footwear, my pants first, because my pants is what I really got to make sure they look right. Okay. So hopefully everything looks good on y'all's end as well as my end. Okay, making sure there wasn't nothing I could do here. Clothing. So I've done his pants. Let's do his vest. Okay, now let's do top. Now let's see my footwear. Combat boots and I've got to dress like I would dress, so it's like... Being a little quiet right now just to go and say my character out. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. Yes, I'll save my character and we'll go on and do this character right here. So I've got something that just got commented on, so let's see what happened. I'm going to do regular because I know nothing about this game much other than I heard it was really good. Hopefully my head is not too much out of this. I'm going to have to figure out how to adjust that off camera. Oh yeah, as it loads up, hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, tell me what you like, tell me what you dislike. Interact with me.
They murdered. You knew him? He was a friend of mine. Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as care home and international aid worker.
If you're watching, please give me a comment right now just so I can know if you're watching. If you have a chance, give me a comment. I'm just...
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in the country? Flew in business class for now. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Morocco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Lumi, Argentina, and drank all the way to Vietnam. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like gas.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
It must have been someone else. We were never there.
Not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
You should tell that's my kid. Maybe he's listening when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for elsewhere.
Did you just resub to my channel?
Poverty, chastity, if he's not in it for the church or money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your residence crew for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
My briefing said there'd be contingent of locals.
The Guitar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Slum Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. The Libyans have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
As you all know, I'm listening to the game, but the main thing is I'm saying.
Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets.
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with Worth Hubers and Ella Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Guitarist 26. We'll be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Guitarist 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there will be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to resist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there's a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Okay, obviously I gotta not kill somebody before I can ask some questions. And I just want to tell everybody right now, I'm going to pause the game. I want to let everybody that is watching the stream or will be watching the stream, I want to give a big shout out to 2 people, actually 3 people. And this is something that I need to say, whether they hear it or they hear it later. I want to say this. Shout out number 1 I want to give to Larry for joining me in a lot of my streams, helping me create conversation for you all, talking about wrestling, music whatsoever. Also, he'll be in a lot of my future streams. Gotta give a shout out number 2 to Cloaked Warrior. Thank him for all of his advice, for all of his support, for him jumping on my streams and watching my streams, and for me being able to see his content and watch both of us grow right here on YouTube and beyond. And also, I gotta give a shout out to Rax Great, because without Rax Great, you wouldn't have the chat. You wouldn't have all the stuff that I am being able to do now, because last night he spent a couple hours with me setting me up on Streamlabs and this other stuff so that you all can watch me grow. Because if you all enjoy what I do, you can watch me as a smaller YouTuber grow. Even though I've been here since 2012, I have officially got everything I need to go where I want to go. Whether it's creating content like this with the streams or other content. But anyway, I'm going to resume the game and we're going to go. Just had to get that out there because it's something that I'm very thankful, and if I need to be thankful, I'll say thank you to business people every stream. But okay, tutorial A. Okay, so I got my gun. That's how I switch my weapons, like obviously every game. But I just had to put this.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pacatari in these.
Tutorial. Change your equipped weapon in the loadout. Each weapon has its own stats and customization abilities. Okay.
Rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this all, man?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find the Maru.
Okay.
I'll drive.
Here we go. And I will be here for a little bit tonight, and then I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night because I've got some stuff to do and record for you all. But yes, tomorrow I have an off day from work, so I'll be able to create some content, pre-recorded content that I'll be posting next week. Okay, let's follow the trail, okay?
Fucking hell.
As always, when I'm streaming, if there's anything you would like to ask me or say to me, then cool, comment great. I want to pause this. I asked my friend Larry. I just want to ask you, Cloaked Warrior, good buddy. I want to ask you, because you're watching the stream right now. I don't know if you're watching it on a phone, on your computer. However you're watching the stream, I want to ask you, does the video look good? Does the audio with the game and me look good? And does the chat right over there look good? Because I want to get multiple opinions to make sure that, see, hey, what do I need to adjust if I need to adjust anything for future streams, including this stream right now? So, if you could help me, give me, if you're hearing this, how does everything sound, look, and all that jazz?
Hola, banda loca! You know you're no longer just a recreational drug user. You started to get all philosophical and shit about drugs.
I was chilling with my boy Hyman, and he bust out with this shit like, wait, that your eyes see truth for me? You think your ears hear truth too? And he like starts talking about how your eyes might be fooling you all the time, like color blindness, or that your ears might be lying, like when somebody's a little bit deaf. But I'm like, gotta not. Your eyes can't be lying that much. You can't hear as good as a dog.
Don't want to speak.
Okay, good.
Switch to suppressors.
The human race has survived for like thousands of years. And if our senses were wrong, we would have been eaten by saber-toothed tigers like a long fucking time ago. Then Hyman says, well, what about when you're high? At first I was like, what you talking about, wait? But then I'm like, oh, mierda, you're right. When I'm all coked up, when I'm stoned as shit, my eyes don't see the same.
Ready? Fire.
I was like, so which one's more true? The world you live in when you're high? Or...
Okay. I'm watching on mobile. I'm watching on mobile and everything looks cool. Thank you. So, hold LT to aim and mark enemies and their defense. Press up to use drone. Press down to use the binoculars. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Glad everything looks good. If you ever see that, if anybody's ever watching any of my streams, they see that, hey, can you make the chat look a little bit bigger? Can you change the color of the chat? All that jazz. Just tell me and I will do it. But also, I want to show y'all something real quick before I actually get more into this. If you're watching this, let me log in. This is going to be something simple that I want to show you all, just so you all see what it looks like. Because I like to share this with you all, because I don't want to sit there and hold stuff back and be like, oh, I'm just going to do what I did, something like this. Okay. Good thing y'all can't see what y'all are looking at over here on the computer. But I just want to see do this, okay? Allow. Okay, watch this. It should pop up. Watch this. Bam. Bam. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Let me do it. Let me do that again. Because I did it too quick. If I ever get a subscriber, this is what should happen right here. Test subscriber button. So if I ever get subscribers in a few moments, it should show up. Their name and just subscribes should show up on the channel. That's if somebody subscribes. And to test my donations, right there. So I currently have SpongeBob for subscribers and Plankton for if somebody were to donate to the channel. Now in the future I may change those out by maybe putting my logo or something, or hey, have this version of my logo for subscribers, this version for donations, and other features that I do in the future. And if anybody, and I've learned this stuff, and I save some of this stuff in my phone. So just so that in the future when I do this stuff, I can show anybody that ever maybe wants to learn. But I'm going to continue this over Zoom. Let me do this.
Drone is airborne.
Okay, I see what I gotta do. So here I go.
Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
But also, if I'm thinking about using my logos for subscribers or donations, do anybody out? If you ever have any ideas of, hey, what should I have pop up? Tell me, and I'll see what I can do. Synchronized shot. Aim a target and press. Let's see, shoot or hold. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the control, so I gotta go to options. Then we go to audio video first. Let me do music down to about 75 for right now, because I just don't want it in everything else and stay. Let's do radio off just to be applied. Okay, video controls. Okay.
Rally up, people.
Roger that. The camp's standing down. We're good.
Okay, we're still good.
Go.
Roger that.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Oh, there we go. Looks like they're feeling full.
Okay, so let's see what's okay. So now I've got to go in here. So sometimes in the streams I will be talking, some streams and more quiet than others. It just depends on how things go. Damn, dead people not good.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Shift position.
They're over here.
We rattled somebody's cage. They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Rally on me.
Copy. Moving.
Move there. What did you do there?
Okay.
Frag out.
I did not mean to do that.
Go.
Alert's over. Let's get back to work. Back it up. Opening fire.
Oh, I failed the mission. Oopsie. I'm still learning this, so yeah. So my whole mindset's different when I went from just using the Elgato to using the Elgato in cooperation with XSplit. You know what's cool is that when I was looking up this game, hit the tag button. There was like three Tom Clancy. People say there's a lot of Call of Duty. There's a lot of Tom Clancy games over the last couple years, but they're real different. It's like you have Tom Clancy's Division, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then the other one. And one of them it was two. And one it was like Christmas 15, Fall 15, Spring 16, and then this one is 17. Okay, here we go.
Yo, we got hostiles.
This time I'm going to be a lot more focused. A lot more focused.
Stay sharp.
Okay, there's the map. Okay, so I'm good.
Spotted one with submachine guns. Got a target carrying submachine guns. Frag out. Get some.
Grenade. Hornet's nest.
Okay, here we go.
Keep moving.
Roger.
Okay, so as always, I want to say thank you all for joining in the fun with Chrislevi13 through all that I do right here on YouTube and across social media. I mean, YouTube is the heart of what I do, and then I use other social medias to try to bring people here. But I want to say thank you all. Now, I want to say this: if you want to donate directly to me, you can go to steamlabs.com/chrislevi13 to donate to me if you want to see me continue creating content, maybe get some newer games or anything you would ever like to do, because that's what's going to make me get better, you know. And if you donate to me enough, I will be able to in the future create some more merch that you might have seen me before wear a Chrislevi13 t-shirt. I'll feature that more in future videos. But that I would like to do more stuff like that, you know. People have suggested, hey, get merchandise. People have suggested this stuff to me, and I've been here since 2012, so I've got a lot of big things that I want to do here in 2018. But also, more importantly, if you're watching this and you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button to see more content from me, mainly around gaming, but then also going down to the music and wrestling and so on and so forth. Also, if you like anything you ever see on this YouTube channel, hit that thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed it. Okay.
Move there.
Copy.
Okay, so I'm telling my squad to move there. No one.
You guys are marked. We're waiting on you, boss.
Back out.
Sandbag in position. Watch out.
I need you there.
Copy that.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Okay, so I've got him.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. No entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Maru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. And you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Maru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Maru is a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Okay, so I gotta go down
Let's
here.
get moving. Cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Maru.
So here I am, okay. Yo, 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 what's up, Larry? If you're watching this stream right now, just letting everybody know that I will be streaming a lot of different games, but there's a lot of games that I will come back to. The main games that I will be coming back to over the next several months is a lot of Shadow of War, Fortnite, and Player Battlegrounds Unknown. Now, I'll sprinkle in some Hue, some other indie smaller games. I will sprinkle in some of this game since I am enjoying it. But yeah, I'm going to play this game tonight because I got onto it and I'm really enjoying it so far.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Hang on, I'll drive.
Get out. I'm cool, let's move.
Where's my other dude at? Did he die or something?
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Rally up, people.
Roger, moving.
Okay, thanks for telling me that. Any advice you got for the game, just tell me and that'd be appreciated. Much appreciated. Whoa! Oh! Wouldn't you like to drive this car? This beat up car?
Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaro gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
I can party chat. Let me pause the game. Okay, hello everyone. Anybody watching the stream, I'm gonna party chat with my buddy Larry. Send me a link, a little invite, and I'll party chat with you.
Get ready, fire.
So far, I'm enjoying it. I just wanted to. I came home the night after I did some stuff, and I thought me and you and your friend were gonna play, but I'm good with waiting till tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, and I can get everything ready. But I just thought, I really want to do a stream because I got my setup looking better and all that. So yeah. But tomorrow during the day, I'm probably going to stream for a little bit longer, doing this game, and then I'm probably going to sleep. And then tomorrow, for anybody knowing, I'm going to record some content and then have some videos ready for you all to come out next week alongside of my streams. Some of it may be wrestling, some of it may be music, some of it may be just Let's Plays. But I'm also doing this stream because I'm using the XSplit for the first time. I did use it last night, but I didn't use it as the way because it took me like 20 minutes getting things where I like it on here today. But do you like Ghost Recon? I forgot the other Tom Clancy game that came out in the last couple years because I know it was Ghost Recon, The Division, and I forgot what the other one was. Actually, let me look that up because I've been thinking it. In the last couple of years, because I know they've had 3 of them. This is the last one that came out, and then they had The Division, which they still have stuff coming out for that.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes, that's what it was. It was Rainbow Six Siege because it was Rainbow Six Siege that came out, I think, like 2015. The Division was 2016, and this was 2017. If I'm saying it right.
Siege was 2015. Wild Times was last year.
And Division was wasn't it like in the spring of 2016?
2006.
Yeah. I only played a handful of the Division back whenever I was playing on my friend's PlayStation, but I did play a little bit of Siege, and I actually enjoyed that game. Okay, so now I've got my guys over here fighting. So now we need a...
That's it, we're clear.
Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Okay, missing checkpoint. Okay, good. So now what do I gotta do? Get him out of here and go where? Over there? Okay.
Hola.
Hey, what, I can fly this?
I'll pilot.
Haha, okay, good.
Where are you taking me? Back to your friends. Entonces, pragmáticas make you live with the malditos.
I've never flown a helicopter in a long time in a game. Remember there was a Medal of Honor game that I think air assault or whatever. I had to fly one all the time. But if you're all enjoying this, as always, give me a thumbs up. And I'm gonna fly way over here because I'm in a helicopter and it's too far. It'd be a long way to drive.
Yeah, they suck into regular game.
Very good graphics on this game, and very good, and I like the controls on it. The controls are pretty good. And so now what I do, just land over here. I forgot to. Okay.
This is it. Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
Extract.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Lucas, these demons, they are questioning me. Let us say their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not.
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval when you questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed them all.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's got to know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Okay, then let me just. Okay, mission complete. So okay.
Coleman's file on Yuri and Polito's coming through.
I think I'll go a little bit darker. Because I went all the way.
That's the rundown on that Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of the
Went,
Santa Blanca.
if I went 100, let me see what it looks like.
Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on the chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend of El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Okay. And
Hola.
¿Cuántos son? ¿Los vas a contar? Ve si traen armas.
that actually makes the chat look a little bit better for y'all to see. Okay, so yeah. I like it like that. Now let's do this. I'm just editing something for the first time ever, so I won't be doing this every stream.
what you need.
There is a cargo supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
There, I got my text how I need it. So there we go.
We're gonna give it to you.
That text actually, let me do something real quick before I go into the mission, people. Let me just do this. Okay, so let's just check everything. So I need to go over here and do this. Loadout. Okay, what's my loadout? Oh, different weapons. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do 720p just to make sure. USMC Raider 24. How do I like the game so far? The game, I'm very early into the game, so I still got a lot to learn about the game and play into the game. But so far, graphic wise, good, controls good, story is looking good, you know. So it's all going good. So now I'm just trying to figure all this out because I don't know what I'm doing. So weapon, stable fire, stable arm. So now that I did it, I kind of changed the chat a little bit to where like you can still see through the chat, but I put like a little box around it to kind of let people that are watching maybe on mobile or however they're watching be able to note that's the chat right there in the corner. And it actually looks pretty decent on my end. So I'm going to go out of here, and then I'm going to be right back to the chat in just a second. So I'm about to set my stuff up. And I figured out how to put thumbnails on my live streams, which is pretty cool. Took me a minute to find the right photo to use, but so loadout, okay. Well, loadout.
I hope this year or next year we get another picture, so
I would love to see Tom Clancy go back to the Splinter Cell series because I mean the last couple of games they've been good games because nobody's really shitted on the games. I mean they're not the greatest games in the world winning all these awards, but they're good enough to where people are still in them. It's like people are still playing Siege and the Division, and they're a couple of years old right alongside this one. But now I'm just trying to figure out how to get this. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I have available. Do you want to purchase this? Stamina? Yeah, I'll purchase it. But what does it take to purchase it? 50 and I got, oh well. Okay. Take equipment. What's equipment do I got in here? Okay. Oh, okay, so that's my loadout, okay. So I got those equipped, and then I've got these two. Okay, so let me go back over here to my loadout. Damage, range. I think I'll take that for the ride this time. What is Ghost War P versus P? P versus P. I've never heard of the Ghost War.
It's player versus player.
Well, I know P versus P, but what is Ghost War a certain mode in it? And how is player versus player in Ghost Recon?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you.
kept screwing myself for the longest time.
Well, you know what? I actually will do that. Actually,
Deploying drone.
well, I don't need a drone out. I need to go. Okay, so what I need to do is. Okay. Yeah, we're all gonna go on some bikes.
Let's roll.
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Let's go.
Okay, let them all get in the car and we'll go with this. So now. You know, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this and then I'll jump into Ghost War. I'm gonna do one more mission.
It's a metal over
Be
here.
on the lookout
Four
for
thugs hard to use this.
a couple of side quests.
Okay, couple of side quests.
Gracias. Got any chips made by the cartel of the Sicarios?
Oh, thank you all for the likes. Thanks everybody for watching. I got currently 5 people watching, and I will be streaming for a little bit. If you don't know who I am, USMC Raider, anybody watching, I'm Chrislevi13. I do a lot of live streams, but I'm going to get back into doing my Let's Plays. Every once in a while, I'll pop up something musically, whether it be a cover, something original I made, or something that I just randomly came up with that moment in the spare moment of me playing. I will ever so often do wrestling stuff and inspire, and because my reaction thing to the Royal Rumble did alright and I really enjoyed it. At the next couple pay-per-views, including WrestleMania, I will have what I'm watching set up, and I'll have my camera set up, and I'll be able to catch my reactions of certain big moments that I feel like, hey, if I see, like, if I'm watching it and I have a big moment, like, say, WrestleMania, say, it's just the match that everybody knows is going to happen, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. I'm watching that and I see Brock Lesnar do something I didn't expect. I'm going to hit that record button and let the world know my reaction to that. And then I'll edit it and put it up there for y'all to see. So you can search YouTube for Ghost War gameplay to see what it's all about, but the campaign mode is awesome as well. Well, thank you for the advice and all that jazz. So locate skill points.
Gracias.
Okay, I'll do this. Okay.
Okay, I got a question for everybody in the chat room. There it is.
Okay, and if anybody wants to know who that is that joins the chat in my live stream, he is my good friend, one of my best friends in the whole wide world. One day, I know I will go meet him, or he'll come down here and meet me, and we'll definitely make a video together, maybe, or something. But I don't know, you know that way. But right now, he joins a lot of my games because one of my friends had asked who you were, and I said he's a good friend of mine that I met years ago on the Xbox 360, and yeah. He helps support me. I support him in what he does. Now I got all these skill points to go for, so I'm gonna go for the skill points. There's a lot more to do, so let's go for that skill point. So let's get out of here. Go back through the lady's house. Ooh, I need to mark that, don't I? Pick up ammo, obviously. That's just weird. You walk into a lady's house and she has ammo sitting right there. It's like, hey. If anybody knows who Mark Andrews is, he was before joining WWE. He was all over the independent scene. He does even have a band that he is part of, and he was known in TNA for a brief period of time as Drews. And he was in the Cruiserweight Classic, and I enjoy the guy now that he's going to be more prominent guy in the Cruiserweight division. Help maybe in Triple H's version of the Cruiserweight division, because he was the one of the guys with several other people behind the Cruiserweight Classic. I feel like Mandrews would be cool to be a future champion. I don't know if he should be champion right now or win it at Mania, because I feel like at Mania, I think it should be like a surprise, somebody you didn't expect. What the hell? Who fucking fired at me?
That time, Rich Swan being released.
Rich Swan, I think like I understood what happened to him. He got his charges got dropped and all that, and and everything. But then he was his lawyer said he might try to get back on TV, but it didn't happen. And with him being released, I feel like what's going to happen is he's going to go quiet for a little bit, and maybe sooner, within the next couple months, maybe next 6 months after his 90-day thing was like his con thing, like no compete clause is gone, he will appear probably back in ROH maybe one day and some other indie fans, because I don't believe he's done wrestling.
because it was a mutual, out of respect type of thing where they wished him well in his future endeavors. Do you see him coming back?
I could see him coming back once everybody gets the incident that happened with his ex out of their minds, you know, and it's kind of like that's like something that happened like even though it may not be 20 years ago, but it gets so far into people's mind where it's like, oh, I don't care that happened. That happened way in the past, and he got the charges dropped from him. It's like some wrestlers are, you know, and I feel like once that happens, then maybe he could come back, have a clean slate, come back with the WWE, and have some fun. Be back in the wrestle for a few more years with the WWE for a longer term than he was. Because, okay, now let me see where I need him. That is the closest one, yeah, so I need to go there, so obviously. Because I feel like, go back, do like some guys like Drew Galloway or others, or even some wrestlers that were like the Hardys or something like that. Go away for a number of, you go away from the WWE for a number of years after already being there and getting your name on a bigger pedestal. Come back, fresh mind, rejuvenated as a wrestler and performer, and okay, let me. I got this tore up van, man.
Let's go.
And if anybody outside,
Do you see?
okay, I don't want to be a passenger. I just wanted to say, anybody that is watching, if you're watching and you're enjoying what you see, give me a thumbs up. But also comment in the live chat and join the chat with us. You know, I've seen USMC join, which I'm gonna check your channel out, which I'll check it out right now. But Larry, what do you got to say?
Do you see Rich Swann trying to pull off what many wrestlers in the past have tried to pull off? Like, yeah, I'm not going to go back here. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And then, all of a sudden, there they are. Or do you think that he'll be honest? Like, yeah, I'm thinking about going back.
I'm not sure. I feel like I feel like he has such a good personality, and what happened to him was totally off guard. So I feel like I feel like he's gonna say, "Oh, I got somebody shooting at me." Oh no. Hey, throw that. What do you feel like?
I'm thinking he's going to try and pull off the I'm not going to, because, you know, every story that's dealt with the WWE, you know, it's like, you know, yeah, I'm done with it. I'm not coming back. No?
Yeah.
This was my last time. No.
Over here.
Okay, so it's joined my helicopter. Okay, so now where to see? And here we go. Damn. Okay, so now let me exit out of here. Oh no, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. Damn!
Fucking hell.
Nope, I died. Killed in action. Killed in action. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So let me do this. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'm gonna do this. So basically I go around here and I guess it's kinda like you complete these little missions and all that. And then you can go to the story missions if you want to. That's pretty cool. You can pick and choose what you want. So what I'll do is that I'll probably do the story missions myself off camera. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the main missions and just see if the multiplayer can work and see what the multiplayer is about. Since somebody in the stream did suggest that, and just see if I can have any fun doing that. But before I do that, I'm going to go step away for a minute. It's a minute and I'll return. I'm going to get me something to drink. And yeah. So let me see. But I'll do that in just a second, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome to Ghost War. Ghost War is a 4 vs 4 player vs player experience. Find players to fight through quick or arranged matchmaking, alternative, create custom game. Okay. Let's just do click play. Okay, let's see what happens. Set up a match. Let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick over my stream. If you ever subscribe, there you go. If you ever donate, there you go. Boom, boom, tss.
So, any concerts you want to see?
Well, I haven't really been looking at a whole lot of concerts recently, but I do know that last fall, the show that I was supposed to go to is Foo Fighters. They're coming back to Memphis in May. They're coming back to Memphis in May, right before Memphis has their annual Memphis in May, which is like a 3-day concert series in Memphis, and I'm going to go see them. Okay, I just... okay, let me see what I did there. Okay. Let me see, include the videos here. Yep. So there's Team Bravo and Team Alpha. Okay. Locked. Okay. Okay, that's what I'll choose. Okay, there I go.
Okay. Normally I ask about games you want to see, but I'm going to change it a bit. What bands would you have liked to see?
Okay, let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna follow these two. Now, what did you ask? You said what band would I like to see?
Yeah, or would have liked to see.
Okay, well, if there's a band that I would want to see or would like to have see that maybe I won't be able to see, I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna be able to see my favorite band of all time, Foo Fighters, which is cool. But I'd like to be able to see maybe Green Day. When they were active as a band, Black Sabbath would have been cool to have seen. Metallica. Because I like them and my dad likes them, and whether one of my influence, two big bands are influenced to me is Aerosmith and Van Halen. I would like to be able to see Paramore. He's on my wall right there. I'd like to see Guns N' Roses, or even if it's not Guns N' Roses, maybe Miles Kennedy and Slash. But yeah.
Well, Miles Kennedy is doing a U.S. tour.
Drag out, heads up. Tango down.
And a band I could have seen, wish I could have seen, when they were a band, if I was old enough at the time, would have been Panthera, before Dimebag passed away. Non-Point would be a good band to see, because I mean they're good, great music. Nope, no, I didn't know. I was looking at something. Nope. Another band that I would like to see that I've never had the chance to see is they're on the wall behind my TV screen right here, the small TV screen that I use for doing games, and that is A Day to Remember. I've liked that band for years. Since I've been in high school, I was enjoying that band. And then another band that I could say is AFI. Those are the bands that I like. I like to want to see some of my classic rock bands, some of my newer rock bands, but also. And another thing is, I've been to, since we talked about wrestling earlier, this is something that was on my mind since I looked at my posters on my wall. I've been to a WWE Raw show and a SmackDown show. Now I've got to make two other goals. I want to be able to go to a live event show, and I want to go to a pay-per-view show one day. Now, throwing the question to you, Larry, any bands you would like to go see? Or would like to see?
I sure would have loved to have seen who they are. Iron Maiden. No.
Yeah.
They're a good metal band. Judas Priest, if I didn't already say them. Non-Point. That I may or may not have asked a couple of promoters to try to get them up here next year.
Yeah.
I see Metallic. They're sick. I see an Avenged Sevenfold. They had a show on the 15th. I didn't have the money, sadly. Would love to see Go Switch. They're here Monday, but again, no money.
Oh, I got took out real quick. There's lots of bands that I could have said that I'd like to see again, because like there's lots of bands that I personally like and listen to that I've already seen. Like
Oh yeah.
like I've seen like Fall Out Boy, I saw them. Godsmack, Disturbed, Seether, I think it was Simple Plan, Hawthorne Heights. Those are bands that maybe were bigger in the early to mid 2000s, but I still have I saw them through Memphis in May, and I enjoyed their show really a whole lot. Okay, it's 2 versus.
One of my favorite small bands is coming back to Alberta. False Fire. They're sick. They had to cancel their last show. It's just okay, but please get the bag on the bill.
And another band that I saw in the original lineup when I think they released their best album was Flyleaf. That was a phenomenal show. And I almost saw My Chemical Romance years before they even thought about breaking up and doing other things. But I saw them when they were, I think it was like right after they did the Black Parade album, and they were gonna play at Memphis in May, but they were coming out to do their performance, but due to the rain, they even said if it rains, we're gonna play. But it started thundering, and the drummer standing right there on his drum set, he threw his sticks down, and you heard it go boom right on his drums, and he said boom. He said fuck. And he got mad as hell because he wanted to play the show, and I really wanted to see him. I was soaking wet trying to see them.
Oh yeah.
Cause Memphis in May is a big show that they have here in the city of Memphis, which it's on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It starts, I think, at like 3 or 4 o'clock on Friday, and then it starts, and then on Saturday and Sunday it starts about 1 o'clock when acts come in, and each act gets played for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes from when, and then they have like 15-30 minutes between each set to change out the gear and all that. And it's really a cool show because you get to see a lot of different bands. You get to hip artists are there, pop bands, rock bands, classic rock guys. I've seen a lot of people there. I've seen everybody from Kenny Wayne Shepherd to the Black Crowes to Disturbed to Seether to Sum 41 to Egypt Central and Papa Roach and all that there.
Hey.
Hello from Malaysia. Well, hello there from Malaysia. I'm Chrislevi13. My buddy Larry, my good gaming mate Larry, is on here doing some chat with me. We're talking about music, wrestling, stuff that entertains us. How are you doing? That's cool that somebody from Malaysia is watching my content. And this is actually a cool multiplayer mode. Hopefully I don't go in here and just die this time.
Another band I've seen live that's coming back is Old Gatherum.
Okay, now let me see. Okay, I'm being real cautious. Let me do some options. Okay.
Now I got a rumor for you. They are saying in Halo 6, this is not confirmed or anything, but there's going to be a Battle Royale mode. Because of how PUBG and Fortnite are.
Well, I mean, they've already.
What are your thoughts on?
I mean, they've already got Team Deathmatch and Deathmatch, which is basically basically a version of that of the battle royale concept, but yet they never officially have had say 100 people playing Halo and saying, hey, bam, oh man, that got destroyed. I'm going for it. I have not been shot at yet or nothing. So I am doing okay, I guess. But the true thoughts of a battle royale mode in Halo, I like the deathmatch. I like the team deathmatch. I like the modes when they have the events where like, hey, you guys got to use big guns and stuff like that. Now, as far as the battle royale, if the maps in Halo they figure out, say, hey, the maps are able to be big enough for a battle royale, cool. Number one. But number two is, what if they say, well, okay, here's our maps for team deathmatch, all our different modes, but then here's 2 or 3 maps that we made specifically for team deathmatch, but also for a battle royale mode, because you'd have to have a huge map to do that. But I feel like Halo could do that. So it'd be cool to spice it up like that. I think right now I'm actually gonna. Well, I'll resume. Yeah, keep doing this for a little bit. So I'm watching this person do this, and he's got a cool face paint on his character. Okay, so he's doing actually pretty good. He got marked, and then they tried to put a bomb on. Damn. So let's see. I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me just chat. Okay, so all that updated, but the one game that I want to play is not updated yet. So I'm back. Resume. Okay, he's still alive. Okay. This is a little different than streaming on Elgato, because Elgato would tell me how long I've been streaming. So I don't really know how long I've actually been streaming. But I am still streaming in 1280 by 720 with 30 frames per second. It's just different than when I'm using another thing, because I mean the Elgato's still capturing the stuff, but it's going through the Elgato to the computer through XSplit instead of just being the Elgato straight to this. But doing it this way, if I were to record something, I don't gotta export it, which means it saves me time because I can edit quicker. Right. And I actually had to put my light in a different spot than it was, because the green screen's different here than it was on the Elgato. Okay, let's see Streamlabs. Okay, let me go over here. Let me go back to the YouTube. I'm just going to do that again just to let everybody know. Okay. Okay, let me see some things. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now I'm about to get back. Okay, now I'm back where I need to be on my screen. But I just gotta say, for anybody watching this stream, let me move my mic a little bit away from my mouth because it was real loud. But for anybody watching this, I would have never imagined years ago with my internet connection to be able to play certain multiplayer games, and to be able to stream, and to be able to create content like this. Because years ago, I had me a $300 laptop and my phone, and I thought, well, let's try to create content through that. And you can see it on my channel. Whoa. Something just blew up, so I'll get back to my thought in just a minute. But yeah, like years ago, I had just a basic laptop and my phone, and I thought if I record a video on my phone or the computer and I put it through Windows Movie Maker and made something, that was cool for me. But I'd always seen people do better, and finally I'm able to do better stuff, which is very, very cool. Now, what are you playing, Larry?
Diablo 3. I'm working on my Demon Hunter.
You didn't play as your Demon Hunter with me, did you?
No. I'm more or less trying to experiment with the different classes.
Yeah. What'd you think about the character that I got, the Witch Doctor?
Pretty cool.
And I didn't know what to expect with that character in the game, because I never heard, I didn't know, I've never really played with a Witch Doctor in a game before. But some of his abilities and attacks, and especially for him to like have that character have another basically member through one of his attacks basically to help us, that was really cool,
Yeah.
Oh man, I was close to, man, if I would have shot better.
Like, right now is my Demon Hunter. I'm only level 33. But I can have it rain arrows.
Okay, so now it's going to another match. I'm gonna do this this is fun. Oh, I'm on level 2 now. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, our match is being set up. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I gotta select a live event. That's what the problem was. Okay, I confirmed my layout, so now let's do this. I am on Team Alpha, and there's Team Bravo. Okay, here we go.
But if you could go to any wrestling pay-per-view, what one would you choose?
Looking at the yearly schedule over the last few years and the type of pay-per-views that WWE does, if I could go to any WWE event, I would have to say I would like to go to WrestleMania, but if I could make it to WrestleMania, because I probably couldn't because of my money, but if I had the money and I could make it to one, it would either be Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble, because those would probably be more feasible for me. Now, if I had to choose something outside of ROH, I would like to go to PWG's I think it's the Battle of Los Angeles show, or ROH's final battle that they have every year.
You would choose TLC Extreme Rules.
Shit.
Survivor Series. So that is sort of hardcore, while still in the environment that it's in. Hell in a Cell would be another cool one to see.
Yep.
Elimination Chamber. So many good ones to choose from.
Yeah. Okay. They did it a couple years ago to help boost the characters of the New Day. Do you see them in the future doing another tag team, Hell in the Cell? And maybe before I answer the question, do you maybe see them next year if it is a co-branded Hell in the Cell pay-per-view? Could you possibly see them doing a women's a men and a tag team Hell in a Cell all in the same night.
Now, are you talking Hell in a Cell that the Undertaker made?
I mean, maybe.
Or did you get
I got it confused. It was the
a little bit confused?
Elimination Chamber match. That's what I'm talking about. Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Because I was basically.
I think it depends right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the women are doing it for the very first time ever. So, we gotta see. Okay. How did they do? Was it worth it? Yes, it's history being made. Will we do it again? You got those questions. But if you do the women again, will it be 2 times in the same night? Most titles on the line in separate chamber matches.
True.
As for tag team chamber, I want them to do it again. But I want the rules changed. Make it like Survivor Series, where you pin one member of the team, only that member is eliminated, not both.
So what you're saying is that, so you're saying is next time they do a tag team elimination chamber, you've got to not eliminate one person, you've got to eliminate the whole team to make sure that they're out. So if you eliminate one person from, say the Usos are in there, and you eliminate Jimmy, well, Jay, he could sit there and go eliminate everybody else and still win the tag team titles for his team.
Yes.
Oh.
Because think about Survivor Series. You can do that. Have one guy beat all 5 guys on the other team, while the rest of his team is eliminated.
Okay.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, I can see that. Speaking of
it, a good example of why I wanted to eliminate the team, not just one member. Take the bar, for example. Let's say Sheamus gets hit with the tombstone by Undertaker and then pinned. But at the same time, Cesaro has the sharpshooter locked in on Jey Uso. Referees counting 1, 2, 3 on Sheamus. You now eliminated the bar, and Jay might have been talking out, but the referee didn't see it. And now Cesaro's getting mad because he eliminated Jay, even though his team was eliminated.
yeah. Now, speaking of elimination, okay. Now that the women are going to be, they've had their Royal Rumble, and now the women are having an Elimination Chamber. They've already had like last standing matches. They've had falls counts anywhere in the past, and they've had a Hell in a Cell. With the women going through an Elimination Chamber, it now leaves it up leaves me to look at with the PG era of WWE, where they don't do some of the match types like Extreme Rules and stuff like that as much, or they may only do it like once every couple years. Is there any other match type that or any other kind of thing in the ring that the women need to prove that they're still to make their revolution? Because I don't see, in my mind, I don't see anything else that they really have to prove other than maybe, other than main eventing at pay-per-view is getting a main event WrestleMania match one day, which I don't know if that will ever happen for a while.
Okay, you got the Money in the Bank. You got and pretty much ladder match. You got them in the Royal Rumble. Elimination Chamber. All of this up, How about tables matches, chairs matches, a match that I think should be brought back to really end careers. Either casket or buried alive. Get them some of the classic matches. They maybe have Charlotte versus Ruby Riot, Ring of Honor match, WrestleMania. Exchange Ring of Fire match into the Inferno match.
Oh man, that person got me. Yeah, I can see women in there. There's also something else.
Pretty much take a look at every single match that the men do.
Yeah, you could look.
Have the women do all those.
Yeah, you could bring a good point since they've done some of the matches with the matches that they are still available. They've done in the previous. If they do the TLC pay-per-view again, they could do a women's first ever TLC match. Where, Because I mean, a women's table match would be all right. I mean, a women's chairs match. I mean, they've used those weapons as women's and it's not just to say, hey, women need to use weapons. Women need to do this to be like the men. It's just saying, hey, y'all went through Hell in a Cell. Y'all went through a Royal Rumble. Y'all went through an Elimination Chamber. Y'all went through basically a ladder match in your for your Money in the Bank. Y'all want to be like the men. Y'all want to be on the same level as the men. Main eventing pay-per-views, main eventing manias, and all that jazz. Well, then when we have pay-per-views like this, these match types will come up, and to satisfy the fans that you so call love, you're going to be in these match types.
Huh?
Mama, you want to let me walk back here with you?
Okay, thoughts on the Fatal 5-way at Fast Lane?
Fatal 5-way. I expected it. As soon as they said Ziggler and all that, I expected it somewhat because of how Owens and Zayn are being portrayed in the WWE TV. But now, with the match being like that, I want to see AJ Styles versus Nakamura on WWE television because I've seen the match from New Japan and it was a good match. But I want to see what they can do in the realm of WWE with the WWE rules. But at the same time, setting this match up, obviously Kevin, Zayn, or Baron Corbin can take the pinfall loss, and it really not damage their characters in my opinion because each of them are okay where they are. They're pretty much on the SmackDown roster. They're their upper mid card main event stars. They can fluctuate up and down from the U.S. title picture to the main event title picture, and still be pretty much good. But as far as Ziggler, if he just came back. He let go of the United States title and is now in the world title picture. And I feel like a loss would really damage him to where people would care for him even less. Even though I do care for him as I'm not just the average fan. I'm more of a hardcore fan. I don't want to see his character get damaged that bad. So what would be cool is maybe something happens where there's a double pin on Owens and Zayn, where AJ Styles thinks he wins. Ziggler thinks he wins. Daniel Bryan comes out there and does his thing again. Well, you know what? You think both of y'all won? Well, both of y'all can go to WrestleMania to fight for the title against Nakamura, and it's a triple threat at WrestleMania. But then again, does WWE want to go that route, or they want to keep it just singles match? But then there's speculation that Ziggler could win. Some people are saying that, but that's a slight possibility. But then again, I don't believe that in that because AJ Styles is so loved by WWE right now and in the world. So I don't know what to expect. But that's my opinion right now. Okay, now is there going to be anybody for me to shoot down if I run this way?
Yeah, good question. What do, let's say, the week after Fastlane, have AJ Styles defend the title against Ziggler, and then if Ziggler wins, not only does he win the title, but also the match at WrestleMania is a triple threat.
Because you could play that off at Fastlane as well. Because say AJ Styles loses the title, he comes on SmackDown and he says, you know, I didn't expect to have a fatal 5-way. I'm AJ Styles, the man who built. Basically, he said this little line. I'm the man who built SmackDown Live. I didn't expect to, when I got this title again, to be in these matches. The match they were with Sammy and Kevin going back and forth. Sammy and Kevin come out there and whine, and AJ Styles runs them off, has back and forth words with them. And AJ Styles says, you know, I'm not going to let y'all get in my head. I've got some business to speak with Daniel Bryan. Because I lost the title to Ziggler. So I want Daniel Bryan, I want Ziggler to come out here. Out here. Daniel Bryan comes out there. He tells Sami Zayn, Kevin and Owens, go on. They leave, go backstage. They get matches later in the night, basically. And he says, Daniel Bryan, you see him right there with the title? I'm the former champion, and I lost my belt to go have a match with Nakamura. Well, you know what? I'm putting my rematch clause out there at WrestleMania. It's going to be a triple threat, baby. Me versus Ziggler versus Nakamura. And we want the main event. Because Okay. Okay, so let's see where it takes me. Okay, so let me see. Let me check. So see how much the game's downloaded. Oh, I've got 4 more. So if I go to sleep, it'll okay, connecting to yours, please wait.
Actually, would like to see, but I'm not really sure how to really introduce it, is a battleground match. Do you have it at Battleground? Or do you have that Survivor Series where you start building up Raw versus SmackDown? Like have the SmackDown team or Raw team, whatever, made the other brands matches. For example, you have Charlotte HBO is a Ronda Rousey match to build up that feud that is rumored to happen.
I have fed more drug fiends than the top.
They could have Charlotte come out, Scandals,
I have stolen children from
attack Ronda, and then
husbands.
grabbing the mic and saying, "This match is now Battleground real. If I win, I get Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series.
Lying is an offense against
If
yourself.
Ronda or so-and-so wins,
I am the head of the Santa
I'm
Monica
not
organization.
going to fight at that match."
Cartel. I had a dream.
Uh,
I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca,
So let me see.
produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the
when
police,
you
the government,
were Battleground rules, you have,
the Yankees.
like,
In my dream,
you have to be careful what comes back, because you can use certain weapons at certain times, but
like
if
Moses,
it's went through a table or jump off the ladder, it's unlikely safe.
we bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream.
Oh, that's what the problem is.
Of creating a narco state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Okay, let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I see something real quick. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later,
Okay.
a CIA asset in central Bolivia
Yes.
provided us with these images.
Still missing.
Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval has had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization as the Santa Blanca cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the
trying to see.
Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government hasn't imploded on itself. No other options. The new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
Thoughts on the new games with Gold? Assassin's Creed Chronicles, India, and Crazy Taxi.
Our field of operation is Bolivia. Dense jungles, freezing mountains, and salt flats. If you don't watch your back, you won't leave it alive. Your target is the Santa Blanca drug cartel. Their network relies on fear, violence, and you'll need to destroy them from the inside, destabilize each aspect of their operations. Production, and security, to bring them to their knees. You have full autonomy. You pick your targets. You decide how to take them out. Just get it done. Gather your intel. Learn who the players are. Learn their methods. Then destroy them.
And then Assassin's Creed Chronicles
Party.
India.
The local military force
The other one.
are on the cartel's payroll. They've been fighting it out with a low-rent rebel group called the Recon 26. You want to survive? These underfunded and under-equipped rebels are your new best friends. You gotta think. You gotta be strategic. No one will come when you call for help. Use what you can to get the job done. You have your arsenal.
Okay, I was testing something. Trying to test something out for Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm still here.
I know you're free. I'm just testing something out on my mic before I end the stream. You level your character up anymore on Diablo?
Not my mage right now, but my demon hunter.
Boom.
I'm not hearing that echo anymore.
You're not hearing the echo anymore?
No?
Okay. I was trying to fix that echo, but that's what I heard. So I was trying to make sure that my volume and the echo and all that got away, because I think I figured out what it was. See, I had one over my settings and went over to display and I went volume. And I went to party. Out, chat. And then I said, and I had it on headset and speakers, and I went to put it on headset. So, that's what it was.
Oh, back again.
Hello.
This is Operation Kingslayer. Listen up. Our field of operation is Bolivia.
Okay, good.
Dense jungles, freezing mountains, and salt flats. If you don't watch your back, you won't make it alive. Your target is the Santa Blanca drug cartel. Their network relies on fear, violence, and intimidation. You'll need to destroy them from the...
That's fine.
Oh, I heard that echo. But tomorrow night, whether we do it with your friend or not, I'm at least play for an hour or two some PUBG.
Okay.
I don't know why I got that echo.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured and gassed. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo